Good morning. Good morning. I hope y'all caught my clip before seeing this part. But hey, get you something to sip on, something to snack on. It's morning time where I am, so it's breakfast time. But you probably receive this afternoon, evening, whenever you do. Hey, I got something I wanted to talk to you about. The process. Hey, everything is a process, and we don't know it in the beginning of the journeys we be on, but there's a process to everything. Just like making this cup of tea, there was a process. Get you something, tea, beer, whatever your choice is, that's on you, something to puff on, and come on back and let's talk about it. The process. The process. Yes, so as chosen ones, we know that there is a process. The things that we went through as coming up in our lives and everything was leading us to today. There's a process of being broken, being miserable. There's a process. And in the process, I mean to say, in the process, there's a lot of things that we've gone through. Homelessness, relationships, family, friends. There was a process. And sometimes the process didn't always go as planned. I know in my life it didn't. Coming up as a young girl and my father passing, my mother having to raise all five of me and my siblings. I'm the middle child. Um, Everybody with those things that went on, and we not having a father around. Sorry about that. Us not having a father around. But I leaned more into God then. I leaned more into Jesus. I leaned more that way because that's where my father figure laid. But at that time in my young life, did not know the process, did not know I had to go through some things to get to where I am today. Broken? Yes, man. The days I was broken. But you know what? Looking back, I still pushed. I still persevered. I still was aiming for something. But guys, my thing was it was my children that kept me afloat. It wasn't myself, because if I didn't have my children at the time, I wouldn't still be here. And I thank God for that process of me coming up as a young woman, as going into motherhood, young womanhood, then motherhood, having the two children, the two gifts that he gave me. That changed me, but it didn't change me to want to act right. I ain't saying I was perfect. My children will tell you today, I caused all kind of hell. There was fear, there was damage, there was trauma that I induced on my children, not knowing that I could have did it a different way. There was a process. I didn't know the process then. There's a process to this journey. And if you're hearing this video now, if you're hearing me speak this now, and you're a young person, tap into that, the process. And don't always be upset and weary with the process. Sometimes, more than likely, the process is there to teach you, to teach you, to help you. But we don't recognize that as young people. We don't see the process. Sure, yes, I was homeless. I was homeless 3 times. But each time I was homeless, y'all, it was like magical to me, because I've never looked homeless. I've never acted homeless. I've always spoke like I do, but I can get into any frame of mind you want to, girlfriend. I can do that. I can get into any of that. But being homeless, I still carried myself with dignity. I still carried myself. I loved me, but didn't know how to love me. Wow. But God showed me that. God and my BFF and some other people, but at first God had to show me the process, go through it, for him to pull me back, my higher conscious self, to go in there and pull me back and say, That's not how we do this. And for me to be wise and listen and follow the instructions and work the procedure when my mind is clouded, when our minds is clouded like that, we don't know no different. We were conditioned to be a way, to do a thing, to act a certain way, and that's what I did. That's what I did, but I broke away from all of that. Still working on it today. But the process, my relationships that didn't work out, me and my children that have ups and downs, all the crying and sleepless nights, all the God, I don't want to be here no more. I'm tired. It's just him hearing me. It was a process of breaking me and molding me. Did I know that then? I did not know it. Even in church and talking about the potter's wheel, the potter's house, and how the potter molded the clay and until it came, I'm a diamond now. If I was a chunk of coal or whatever, a lump of whatever, I'm a diamond now. I'm shining. It was a process. I had to make it through the process in order to be where I am today. And that's shining, 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 shining. Yeah. All of this, yeah, that's me. And I'm that queen. I am her. Again, I am. But when you are in the process, you disconnect from a lot of things. You disconnect from family members, relationships, the world, friends. You get off and you isolate yourself. I did. I'm still in somewhat of a hermit mode where I'm to myself. I love me. I cherish me. So I protect me. With all of my angels and everyone that's camped around me, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Thank you, higher conscious self. But with all of that process and the procedure and all of that coming together, you happen to be broken. You happen to go through some hard times. It all brought you to this place, chosen one, to know that you are loved, to receive unconditional love. I never knew what this love was like. God's love changed my life. When I finally tapped in and realized how much he loved me. And he didn't put more on me than I could bear, but I thought I was dying. But now I can handle it. Now I can go through with ease because I wake up and I set my days. I'm intentional. I didn't used to do that. I get in the mirror and say, good morning, gorgeous. I'm loving on me. But it was a process for me to get here. Oh, glory. I almost started speaking in tongues. The Spirit resides on me. The Spirit lives in us. We are we are the we are the chosen ones. Know it, claim it, own it, wear it, use it. God had to give you the unconditional love that you wanted, that you deserve, that you're more than worthy of. And only he could give that to you. Only you can give that to yourself. Know that, chosen ones. I want to thank all the new subscribers that have jumped on board and came in. Man, thank you for your comments. If I don't get with all of you, I'm sorry. I'm slow moving, but I'm moving fast. I will connect. But to know unconditional love, I have that for you. I love you. With that said, guys, I don't want this video to cut off on me. I love you. If this video resonated with you, please share my video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please continue watching. Please continue to come back to be on this one accord. I'm going to get off of here and spend some time with Spirit, spend some time with God, spend some time with my higher self. I love you guys. Be sure to give me the thumbs up, share me, hit the notification button, and I will see you next time in another video. I've got to be more consistent, and I'm working on that. I love you guys.